BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? Let me get these cameras in. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Today, I don't really have, it's like the holiday season, I guess. It's the holidays, a lot going on. So one of the things that I guess we're going to talk about is the TDJ that's going on. That's absolutely wild and bananas. But I want to say something else that's currently going on also. I don't want to lean into this too much. I don't really care about this much, but I just want to lend an idea or a notion or something. Currently, Blueface is still getting dragged because of that Krishan Rock situation. And if I'm to believe this correctly, he is not the father of a child. Meaning, first of all, Blueface, stop putting your hands on women. But meaning, everything outside of that, he was basically correct about this woman. Is anybody going to tell us anything about that? Also, and this is, I guess, next to this or conversation that's happening around this also. Don't be surprised when it comes out that Lil Baby accusations of Lil Baby being gay and homosexual rumors coming out about the dude. I want to say something real quick, and something I think we should pay attention to. Lil Baby had been going in on Gunna. Remember the whole situation involving Gunna, and then Lil Baby posted something, and Gunna, Young Thug Pops was like, "Yo," Young Thug Pops was like, "Yo, chill out." Lil Baby immediately backed up. Remember, Lil Baby is at those parties with dudes hugging him from the front and the back. And I just want to mention one other thing about Lil Baby, then I want to move on. Well, two more things about Lil Baby real quick, and then I want to move on. So they had a photo of Lil Baby getting on Spirit Airline. Getting on Spirit Airline. Now, just so we can be clear, there's nothing wrong with Spirit Airline. The point in which I'm trying to make is, do you remember all those trips Lil Baby used to make on those private jets? Sometimes I just be saying shit because I know it's gonna come up later, right? So sometimes we be having shows where I just mention a thing because I know it's gonna come up soon, and I want to be able to say, "Yo, remember what we was just talking about?" Do you want to know why Diddy? One of the reasons why Diddy and a lot of the people in Diddy circle are about to be exposed like crazy. Yeah, I do know that Epstein list is about to be dropped, right? Yeah, I do know that Epstein. Yeah, I do know that Epstein. Yeah, I probably couldn't even hear me. The mic is all the way over there. Yeah, I do know that Epstein situation is about to drop, right? No, I didn't say anything about anyone being gay. I'm gonna let your comment go through. I didn't say anything about anybody being gay. I'm gonna let your comment go through because this person is trying to make content over here, so they're trying to make it seem like I'm saying something I'm not saying, so they could then go back to their platform and say that I said something I didn't say, or they can mischaracterize what I'm actually talking. Well, they're gonna mischaracterize the thing that I'm talking about, but they're trying to figure out how they're gonna be able to mischaracterize it, how they can most easily confuse and trick other people. No, I didn't say he was gay. I said don't be surprised when rumors come out. Oh, so you made an assertion. Now you want to try to force that opinion on me. In any regard. So I allegedly made that assumption, right? But you didn't pick up on the other thing that I just said. That's after that. And that's way more of an actual story than whether somebody is gay or not. Anyway, so one more thing to say, a couple more things to say. Second thing, another thing I want to say real quick. I forgot what number I'm on. I think I'm on 3. Something always hit me weird when what's her name? Jada Waiter said that, she slept with Lil Baby the first night. Now, just so we could be clear, that happens often. So it's not that part that is weird or concerning to me. It's seems like their whole relationship revolves around her exemplifying how much of a man he is. That seems an odd way to gauge a relationship. That's all I'm saying. There's one more thing I want to say about Lil Baby real quick. I stopped being a Lil Baby fan a while back. Lil Baby, no beef with him. I don't dislike him at all. I still think a lot of his songs are good. It's just that it seems like he's always promote street foolishness first and foremost, and then talk about how he fed a couple of families. And I'm not here for that. I think that people that do that is just as dangerous as the individuals that's just out here promoting wanton violence and foolishness. I think the individual that's promoting it and then coming back and then trying to pretend like that's not something that they're promoting, I think that those people are extremely dangerous. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. That leads to the idea of, do you remember a lot of people was mad at Cardi B because they were saying Cardi B, on one hand, she's trying to, she has a husband, she has a family. If you look at what she's doing inside of her life, she's not doing her music. Remember when they even had the time that dude had shown her actually cooking and cleaning, and was like, first of all, Cardi B always was talking about cooking, so we already know she cooks. So he showed the video of her cleaning and was like, I don't cook, I don't clean, whatever the fuck she was talking about, showing that she doesn't actually live her lyrics. And this is the thing that I want to say. Whenever we have these super street rappers showing, I live my lyrics, I think that's bad. I think it's more acceptable, at least in my opinion, if even when they make these songs where they talk about all of this wanton violence or whatever the case is, they make it understood that this is not a snuff film. All right, this is just Universal Studios. All right, this is the MCU. All right, this isn't corn. Okay, I think that that's something that needs to be uh, expressed, because remember, your music is motivating the next generation. So I think it needs to be expressed that some of these things that I've done before previously are in ways in which I want to live my life currently going. And I think that when you have Lil Baby coming out in the midst of the situation that we have currently in America, and he goes to his streets and talking about, I'm outside, I'm good in every hood, I think we're off of that. I think we're a couple of years removed from that energy. I think that when we was doing that energy specifically and it was accepted, it had a lot to do with us coming together as a community. I think that when he just did it the way that he just did it, like recently, like a couple of days ago, I don't think that brings us together as a community. I'm not sure what his intent was, but I don't think that brings us together as a community. And I think that and remember, for the people that have been here for some time now, if y'all remember, 5-6 years ago, I was talking to all of the street rappers, all of the street gang niggas that I was getting into communications with. Do you remember what I was telling them to do? If you remember what I was telling them to do, I said it's time. The world is ready. The world is ready. The politicians are ready. The streets is ready. It's time for you guys to come out. And it's time for you guys to speak in favor of the streets. The money is there. Once you start doing that, this organization, that organization, they're going to reach out. They're going to want to work with you. Remember, we have these videos up. We have actually a video where it was a wokecast that we did. I think it got something almost to 100,000 views currently. So this isn't something that I'm talking about that isn't able to be looked back on and actually, you can look back, you can see that this is a thing. Anyway, if we look at what has happened since I told all of these dudes that, what's happened? A lot of street niggas are now the spearheads of a lot of. are not the spearheads of a lot of these organizations, right? Literally what I was telling the dudes in New York to do, the gang niggas in New York, the ones that was next to me. Now imagine if they would have followed and did the things that I told them to do. Y'all know who Trey is, right? Trey the Truth. He's doing it in his city. My son is doing it in the Bronx. My son started after I told them dudes to do that, by the way. He was like in the midst. He was like trying to get involved. They made fun of my son instead of following behind on what my son was doing. And my son was basically doing the same thing I told everybody to do. I'm trying to make this point. There's periods of time that comes when you could slip in there and make things work and it's acceptable. When you are a rapper and you go to your street right now, when you start talking all that gang shit in your street and talk about how you outside, that's not helping the community. And I'm not even talking about Ricos at this point. I'm just talking about just realistically. It's not helping the community. And that's what I feel like Lil Baby is always trying to do. And that's why I don't think he's what he says he is. I know a lot of people who are what they say they are. They don't move like that. I think that just as a society, we've gotten soft. And what I mean by that is we've allowed for the weaker of us to have dominion over everything. Like whoever the weaker people are, they're all now teaming up. You understand? Like how now they're forcing certain things into our school systems. They're not the majority, they're the minority. You understand? But they're yelling a lie loud enough and long enough that it's affecting the environment. They're not the majority, they're the minority. You really think the majority of people in America belong to the LGBTQ community? That don't even make sense. They're not the, what up, Jet? They're not the majority, they're the minority. The majority of people in America don't belong to that community. No disrespect to anybody. I'm just saying what it is. But they're yelling something long enough and loud enough that it's affecting everything. And if you don't address the fact that it's affecting everything because they're yelling it long and loud, then how are you supposed to prevent it from affecting everything? I need for you to understand the foolishness of this. And this is not me attacking anybody, but just the foolishness. You believe yourself to be something, and you're upset at me if I don't see the same thing that you see. Even though I'm not doing anything to you because you see yourself as that thing, or because I see you as something else other than what you want me to see you as. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just existing. But you're mad because you want me to have an opinion on this and have the same opinion that you have. And if you don't, you're wrong. Do you understand something I say over here a lot? And this is what I mean by I don't live in the real world. My advice works for the real world. My advice doesn't work for the world that I live in because I don't live in the real world. I don't live in a world where people treat me depending on my behavior or depending on who I am as a person or depending on the things that I've done previously. I don't currently live in that world. I live in a totally different world where there's just some people that said some things about me. And for whatever the reason, even though those things are lies, people treat me that way. That's the world I live in. Shout out to Body Cam. Don't even know what that means. I guess because one of the things that they're doing, I want to say something real quick. One of the things that they're doing is they're like filming people come over to me and like they'll start a situation with me. So but this is what I believe they're trying to do. What I believe they're trying to do is have me committed. So what they're doing is every time I go outside, they have people coming around me to try to create a situation with me that they could then now record. So now they can record it, and then they could be like pretend like I need some kind of send the police over to me or something. You understand what I'm saying? Because I haven't done anything. You understand what I'm saying? In any regard, I don't live in the real world. So my advice works for the real world. If you live in a situation like I do, where everybody just hates you and you haven't actually done anything, it's not gonna work for you neither. This only works. My advice only works when the world treats you like normal, like treat everybody else. When the world don't treat you like it treat everybody else, my advice is just never gonna work. Anyway, so I told them dudes, and look, I want you to look at where those guys are at now, right? They're worse off than when I left them, because when I met up with them, I improved their situation. And when I separated from them, their situation was up here. But now they went back down here. So I want you to look at their situation. And I want you to look at the situation of the people that follow my advice. You think my son is super smart, or my son got smart people around him? I think my son is a man of nice intelligence, probably a little bit better than average. And I think he has smart people around him. Trey the Truth, you think he's a super intelligent guy? Or you think he's a guy? I think Trey the Truth, he's probably a little bit higher than average intelligence, and he has smart people around him. Because I already see the next wave that's about to come, and I don't know if I should tell anybody. I don't know. I mean, it's not one I'm going to get involved in, but I don't think I should tell anybody. I think I should be quiet. Jelly said, "You got a point, my boy. People don't see people getting 302, 302 ed people. I know what's going on playing stupid. Wait, what? People done seen people get 302. Yeah, and people be knowing what's going on playing stupid. That's a fact. You understand? You see what they trying to do to me, fam? Why do you think I document it? Why do you think I take pictures of people and video? Why do you think I document it? Why do you think I talk about it? To them, they don't want me talking about it. So they say every time I talk about it, I'm crying. But if I don't talk about it, then people don't know. And then they could do me dirty. You understand? They trying to get me to go against my best interest and never talk about it. So then they could do the flam. These people, fam. These people, like, God in them. No God, fam. They no God in them. In any regard, Jet, what up, Arthur D. Glass? Salute. Jet, you was here when I was telling them street niggas to become advocates, and I was trying to tell them to go feed the. You was here, right? And I was trying to tell them to go feed the the line, hook up with people, get involved with coat drives and stuff like that. You was here, right? Hey, Art, was you here when I was telling all of the street dudes, these gang street niggas? I was like, yo, look, this is your time. Was y'all here? Because there's gonna be people saying I'm lying. And then they're gonna be mad when you say you was here. They're gonna be like, "Why Jack always gotta ask people after they call me a liar and they get proven that I'm telling the truth? They're gonna then say, why do I have to keep telling people to co-sign me? When how else am I supposed to prove I was telling the truth?" Definitely, I could use some people pulling up to the Cash App today. That's a fact. Somebody buy me lunch. Jet said he can't recall. I respect that. Thank you, Art. I said it, and then I dropped the damn blueprints. That's a fact. Appreciate you, Art. I told them exactly what to do, fam. We even had the one turkey giveaway that one Thanksgiving. Remember with Lisa Evers? Remember? We had the one giveaway with Lisa Evers, that turkey giveaway. Hold on. I'm shocked. The video is still up, fam. I don't be having to lie about none of this. What do we call it? I don't know what we called it. Hold on. I don't remember what we called it. We got this shit. I promise you. It was a Brooklyn. Yeah, nah, hell yeah, I'm keeping all my videos up. Brooklyn food giveaway, maybe. I'm gonna find it. You remember we was out there with that was right after we did the interview. Remember we did the interview with all the original Bloods from 90 from all the original Bloods. Remember we did that interview? Shortly after that, like a couple of weeks after that, we had a food giveaway in Brooklyn. I don't remember what it was called. I deleted all my CK videos. I hope I didn't delete that one. Here we go. Look, I ain't got a cap. There's the video. What up to the few? I don't got a cap. There's the video. Now, if you go in that video, you're going to see a lot of street niggas in the video. A lot of content creators in the video. Some people who are advocates in the fucking video. In this picture right here, there go homeboy that passed away. I forgot his name. King something or other. I forgot his name. Rest in peace. And there goes Soul B right there in the fucking thing. And I don't know the back of whose head that is. How the hell could I tell? Look, right before Thanksgiving, November 23rd, 2018. I'm not capping, fam. Somebody just lied to you about who I am, and for whatever reason is, you believe them. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. Nothing else happened. Somebody lied to you about who I am, and for whatever the reason, people believed them. That's it. That's all that happened. Anything y'all want to talk about specifically? Anything y'all want to talk about specifically? I told them. They didn't want to listen to me. They wanted to do a fucking web series. Niggas wanted to waste time when I wanted to do the thing that was gonna bring like movement. You understand what I'm saying? They wanted to waste time. They wanted to do a fucking web series. Do you even have a standout actor? How you gonna get picked up? You got a standout actor? You got a standout fucking actor that we can showcase? Or you just got some people that in your community they popular? Or do you got a standout actor that we can showcase? Because if you don't got a standout actor that we can showcase, how far do you think the web series is gonna go? I mean, we talking dollars and cents right now, right? If you don't have a standout actor or actress that could be showcased, because that's literally how they do movies and television, right? When they talk about the movie that you're about to go watch or whatever the case is, what do they say, right? Tell me where the lie at. Arnold Schwarzenegger starring in Sly Stallone is Eddie Murphy, the Beverly Hills Cop, right? So y'all want to do a whole fucking web series? Do you got a standout actor or actress? You just got some people that in your hood they're popular. No, I get it. I wanted to do the thing that was gonna bring us motion, and you wanted to do the thing that was gonna waste our time and money. I get it. I get it. And you couldn't even take the correction. Instead, you just sunk the whole shit. That's why niggas ain't fucking with you. They tried to fuck with you. They found out you don't fuck with me. Now they don't fuck with you. Sometimes when you trying to block other niggas, niggas see who you are. That's why I never try to block nobody. If they ask me if I fuck with them, I say I don't fuck with them, but that's between you and them. That's why I don't never try to block nobody. Y'all niggas was out there telling mad lies on me in my neighborhood and everything. You don't think niggas know about that? You don't think niggas fuck with me? Once again, just because you don't know who's in my chat, that don't mean that I don't know who the person is. You just don't know who's in my chat. Nothing you trying to do is gonna work, fam. Nothing. Because every single person that has any type of bread going on with them is gonna stay arm's distance away from you. Anybody that gets motion is gonna. I'm the goods, fam, and you sabotage me. You sabotage me. Not just sabotage my professional career, but my whole personal life. Niggas ain't coming near you, fam. I know you think niggas don't know it's you, but niggas know it's you because your underlings is chirping your name every 5 minutes. Niggas ain't coming near you with a fucking 10-foot pole, fam. You fucked everything up for yourself for no reason. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say it. People know who I'm talking about. You fucked yourself up for no reason, fam. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. And just so we could be clear, I'm not even gonna say that. But how they've tried to get people to do what I do, right? And those people have been receiving different levels and some a lot of success, right? But then something always comes back up with them because they're not clean. You get it? I'm clean. When you lied to all of those people that you lied to and made them decide to go in other directions because they didn't think that my shit was clean, my shit is clean, fam. My shit is clean. I never told on nobody. I never did no weirdo shit ever. I never been arrested for no weirdo shit. My shit is clean, fam. Don't worry. Niggas is not fucking with you. You know what I'm talking about. But that has a lot to do with this. Hold on. I'm going to say something real quick. So this is the way energy works. So right now, I'm out of vibration. That's why I keep trying to explain I don't live in the real world with you guys. It's like I'm not on the same vibrational length with everybody else because of, whatever. So whenever I try to come and I try to have an experience with somebody, you know what I'm saying? No matter how positive I want that experience to be, a lot of times that experience is just not going to be positive. The person done heard this, heard that, heard that. Don't matter that those things are lies. You understand? So I don't live in the real world. So that means that when I go and I speak to somebody, they're not going to respond back to me based on who I am. They're not going to respond back to me based on what I just said to them. They're not going to respond back to me based on anything that they've actually seen me do. Nothing. They're not going to respond back to me that way. They're going to respond back to me primarily based on whatever this third party or fourth or fifth party said about me. So therefore, I don't live in reality. Because when I come into contact with people, they don't treat me in a realistic manner. They treat me in a fantasy manner. You get it? So when Homeboy decided to send all his minions out to do all of this lying, how do you think real niggas feel? I'm not talking about weirdos. How you think real niggas feel when you lie to them about another real nigga? That could have been me. That could have been me. This weirdo could have went out there and fucked my life up. That's why your whole little group that y'all always arguing and shit like that, that's why y'all can't get over to the other side. Because that was the chip. You niggas, you fucked everybody over. Fucked everybody over. Do you I'm gonna just say one more thing and then I'm gonna go on. Do you know how many people wouldn't even have spoken to y'all guys? I'm talking about the whole entire uh all you guys, all of the niggas that came on my platform, all five of the niggas. You know how many people called me first to know if they should even speak with you guys? That's what I mean by you don't get it. You know how many people called me first? Had your number, had your contact, could get in contact with you. Probably done spoke to you a couple of times, spoke to you once or twice previously, but still called me up. And they was doing that not just for you guys, but for a lot of these street niggas. Calling me up asking, yo, is this a good guy to talk to have on my platform? Then you went back to these same people that I was co-signing you for and talk shit about me. I need you to think about that. Same people. I was like, I don't know if we should talk to him. And I was like, nah, talk to him. Complex called me up more than once, asking me should they call a couple of you guys in to speak with niggas about the fucking Takashi situation. This is a fact. The only reason why they didn't have me on the jump off more is because I didn't go in there talking shit about the Bloods. Just so y'all can know, I didn't go in there talking shit about niggas. They wanted me to say a couple of things. I'm not gonna say they wanted me. It wasn't like they was trying. They was doing their job. You know what I'm saying? They was just doing their job. So in doing their job, they gotta ask me about certain things, and I didn't give them the answers they wanted. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So that's why my part on the jump off was short, because I was in there saying, "Yo, look, we got these gangs in our neighborhood, and the gangs need to be used in a manner that we can, we got to come together." Like, I don't think having gangs are bad. I think the separation that the gang creates, well, we can't work together. I think that that is bad. I'm saying that we already have whole entire organizations of people who are already together and have a hierarchy. And if we could somehow make a way that we could create, there's basically a union. You understand? So we could find a way that we could, reach out to these individuals, and by reaching out to them, we could offer them opportunity. Because if we if you can't offer somebody opportunity, then what the fuck is you giving them? So we have to. So that's what I was basically talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was just basically saying that New York City in itself should try to reach out to these gangs. Now, I said this how many years ago, and then what happened what started happening as soon as this dude, before when the other dude took office, he started trying to have meetings with the fucking gang members. This is a fact, fam. But I've been saying that just in general on this platform for the longest. And every time I speak out for our people, I go outside, and then our people just do the worst shit against me. So I don't know I don't know what to do. I speak out in advocacy for our people, and our people come to the platform and tell people don't donate. Don't watch my shit. Well, I'm busy out here trying to speak in advocacy of our people. I try to go outside and try to give people publicity and give people views and stuff like that, so y'all could see some of the people in our community and some of the things that they're doing. I get hated. I get the people don't want me around, like, even if I'm doing something that's going to benefit them. So that's the world I live in. Like I told you, I don't live in reality. You understand? I don't live in reality. I wish I did. Like, it looks fun. Like, when I see y'all guys living in reality, people treating you based on your behavior and who you are as a person. When I see y'all living in that shit look great, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm not jealous. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna happen. But like, I feel happy for you. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, I feel happy for you. Sometimes I just, it's like, stop. Like, I'll stop and just, like, I see some people just, you know, I guess being happy. So I'll stop and I'll just, that, you gotta take what you can get, man. You gotta take what you can get. If I can't be happy, I will 100% enjoy that somebody else can. Like, fuck it, right? Take what you can get, man. Take what you can get. Is there anything anybody want to talk about? Anything y'all want to discuss in general? Put it in the chat, and we'll talk about it. I know I've been ending a lot of the lives early because nothing really talking about. I don't got nothing to talk about. I don't know what y'all guys want to discuss. All right. So was I saw something. Saw something that was interesting. Hold on. I saw something that was interesting. I can't remember what it was. Shout out to Lee. I ain't gonna put a name. I want her to be stalked. Shout out to Lee. She a cutie. She funny shit too. Really surprised her Instagram hasn't blown up because she's pretty and she has like a great attitude. I'm surprised she ain't in the acting. See, that's a person that I would have said it like that. This is what I mean. Like, you guys want to do web series or whatever, but niggas don't even know how to speak in front of a camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you think something looks good, but a lot I don't know how to say it. And I'm trying not to. I'm try just. I try not to. I don't want to. I got to be careful because everything that I say for some strange reason somehow offends people, and it makes it another reason why everybody should hate me. So I be trying to be careful. Okay. I liked movies better when there were fewer nude scenes. Have you heard any removes on Aquaman movie? No, I'm assuming it was terrible though. First, forget what the movie actually is. They basically reworked almost the whole entire script because they had to cut Amber Heard's part. And she still got about 20 minutes, I heard. But the movie was a different movie, and they had to cut parts of the movie, and then redo reshoots. And there's two different times you hear reshoots, and it could be a good idea. The one time that you hear reshoots and it's usually a good idea is when you hear that there's reshoots because of a creative situation. Like, there's a director or the writer and they really want something in and they was fighting with the studios and the studios say, oh, yeah, here's extra $1 million, get the thing done. And so those reshoots we want to hear about because those are reshoots that you want because it's going to help tell the actual story. You know, they did the movie and said, there's some shit we're missing. You want those reshoots. The reshoots that Aquaman got was allegedly. So because now there's contention about whether they actually were reshoots or not, because allegedly her screen time had went down, they said, to like less than like 10 minutes, but apparently now she has like over 20 minutes or around 20-minute mark or something like that. In any regards, it was supposed to be a baby. Yeah, and also so she gave birth or something. I didn't see the movie, but spoilers. Spoilers for the best spoilers you could give for a person that hasn't seen the movie. So allegedly, she was supposed to give birth to a baby, and then the movie was supposed to be about the kidnapping and yada 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 yada. Also, at one point, they was just gonna have the baby die. They was just gonna be like, this bitch died in childbirth, the baby with her. So they was gonna do that also at one point, just so we could be clear. Apparently, what they went back to is they gave her 20 minutes of screen time, but they had to do a lot of reshooting. And whenever you have to do a lot of reshooting for the purposes of you need to change the narrative because of something outside of the story, it's usually a bad thing. So, besides the fact it was probably already not going to be a good movie, besides the fact this was a superhero movie that we already knew it was the last one, so you had no real investment into wanting to know what more was going to go on with these characters. Besides the fact about that, they wasn't even able to tell the story that they actually wanted to tell. So I already knew it was going to be terrible. And then they got Amber Heard in it, and I don't want to watch anything with Amber Heard. She accused the man of assaulting her, and the man didn't assault her. I don't want to. I don't want to watch anything with Amber Heard. You could deal with that however you want to deal with that. I think if assaulting a woman is the worst thing that you can do, a woman lying about being assaulted has to be even. That's just the way that I feel. She ruined that man's career. When you hear about all of the things that Johnny Depp was supposed to be in that he wasn't. When you find out we didn't get a new Pirates movie because of this bitch. Pardon my language. No, it hit different. You understand what I'm saying? It really hit different. Hollywood's done with her for the same reason why I told you Homeboy, niggas don't fuck with him. Same exact reason. When you lie on somebody that is talented, pardon me, when you lie on somebody that is talented that people want to work with, and now people don't work with that person because of said lie, when they find out that you lied, wait, what is this? This is somebody recording somebody that, yeah. Somebody sent me a thing. I don't know if I'm gonna unmute it. Somebody tried to do some weirdo shit, but somebody recorded it. Shout out to that. These niggas is weirdos nowadays, man. I'm not gonna play the person's video, but thank you for sending it to me. People are weirdos nowadays, man. People are weirdos, and there's nothing you can do about it. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second look now. Hold on. Who's Hassan's man's? The dude in the video? All right, I don't want to play the dude's video because I don't want to. Like I told you, I don't live in the real world, man. I would love to play the guy's video and have us talk about it. I would love to play the guy's video and have us talk about it, but I also don't want no random issues with another YouTuber. So I'm not gonna play it. But I will watch it at a different time and see if is a way that we could speak about it if you want to bring it up again. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna play it. And I appreciate you sending it. But remember, I don't live in the real world. Marcus G. Yeah, I don't live in the real world. Wish I did. I remember when people treated me based on my character. Like that was dope. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Come on, let's go. I'm talking. If you're enjoying any aspect of the show, you could always pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. We had definitely accepted lunch this morning. What is today? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was like Monday or Tuesday or something. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm not in a rush to go nowhere. Just also don't want to hold y'all. I can't think of anything that's interesting to me at the moment. I don't celebrate Christmas, and if you're talking about this time of year, it's always terrible. I don't know if y'all heard that. One, I don't celebrate this time. I break Christmas, and if you can help out the brother if you want to buy brother lunch today. I'm definitely accepting lunch. He said, "How's your Christmas?" I'm on here on live. I got money for lunch. That's how my Christmas is. It's great. It's the best Christmas ever, fam. No Christmases can ever be better than this Christmas. I think I've beaten everybody else's Christmas on the planet. I don't think anybody's Christmas can ever be better than mine. It's the best Christmas ever that any human being could ever have. Anything y'all guys want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Just chilling. Don't have anything that I'm interested in talking about at the moment. I am not gonna lie to you. Nope. Bang, get out of here. How do people be like, yo, nobody's interested in what you're doing, but then why you here? Why you here? You shouldn't be here then. Not interested in what I'm doing. That sounds like a mental disorder to be hanging around people that you don't like. It sounds like a mental disorder. Somebody said me and Michelle Obama, the only two good women left. So this is the other chick. I be in her I be watching her shows on her Instagrams. She's cute. I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is. Y'all know who it is. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it is though. If I told y'all who it is, y'all know her. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna tell you who it is though. I'll be in her. She's cute. Really cute. I always thought it was unfortunate circumstance. Sometimes people just come across unfortunate circumstances, you know? I think my Instagram, it broke, but it broke in a different way. Remember, they was always showing me that one chick all the time. Now they don't show me that one chick all the time. Now it's a whole different chick they show me all the time. But it's like a mixture. But they all like actresses, so F it. It is what it is. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat, fam. I'm not even talking about nothing. I'm just if I'm gonna just sit here and hang out, I need y'all to just what y'all want to talk about. And I can't find anything on my Instagram to talk about because it's just showing me pictures of fucking models for the most part. Okay. John Wick. Canadian government ready to pay settlements to 3 million of Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig imprisonment. Oh, so they're about to pay some people some stuff in China in Canada. I don't care about that. They may be different actors, but it's the same script. I don't think we should be believing too much of what America tells us. But I never thought that. I kind of grew up in a household where it was like America bad. And I was still young, like 3, 4, 5 years old. Or America bad. Because Sean Rock was so cute. Like not pretty. Like not a female that I'm gonna put next to a beautiful woman and think that they compete. But that has a lot to do with her attitude, I guess. The way she carry herself. Probably. I don't know. But she's super cute and and I'm into like tomboys. She's super cute. If she just didn't have a like her whole attitude, they broke that girl. That's what happened. She was ready to do anything in order to become famous, so she did anything. That's it. Drunken man climbs into a lion enclosure in the zoo, and the lions eat this nigga. Mm. But the wild part is the lions stayed back off of him for a dumb long time, so they didn't even really rush him. I think that that's the thing that people don't be really getting about animals and shit. A lot of times, if an animal ain't hungry, they won't really attack a human being unless it's just like one of those animals that's just territorial. They just attacking anything in the vicinity. A lot of times, animals won't attack you. That's why people that got them dogs that's walking around barking at everybody all the time is because they bad owners. Your dog shouldn't be barking at everybody. That's because you're a bad owner. It's not because it's a bad dog, man. Now, if your dog is inside of your gate and is barking its head off, whatever. I'm not talking about that. Just so we can be clear, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like when you're walking down the street and your dog can't control itself. That's because your dog watch you not be able to control yourself. What the fuck is this? I don't want to see that. That's disgusting. Ice Spice. Big fan. Oh, that's not the real Ice Spice though. Is that? Oh no, get those filters out of here. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 54 people in here, fam. I know y'all not just in here to watch me sit like this. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. They say in the safari, if you're in a vehicle, lions and tigers won't attack. They will come onto the vehicle. Yeah, because when you're on the vehicle, lions and the animals see you as part of what the vehicle is. They see you part of the vehicle. Once you, this is what they say at least. This is what they say. So they see you as part of the vehicle as long as you're on the vehicle, in the vehicle. But once you separate yourself from the vehicle, the animal sees you as a separate entity. And now you're in the wild. This guy right here that climbed into the lion's enclosure, what you also have to understand is those are lions in the zoo. You understand? So they have a different this lion isn't hunting for food. He has a meal time that he gets fed. This lion isn't, I don't even know where it's at. This lion isn't sitting around figuring I gotta eat everything I can eat because I might run out of food. This lion gets fed. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different situation than an animal living in the wilderness. Also, they need to stop freaking putting orcas in captivity. That's crazy that they put orcas in captivity. That's bananas. If you know anything about orcas, them niggas, that's bananas. I'm surprised more people don't get killed. Orca's just a murder machine. It's a black and white Oreo murder machine. If you don't know anything about an orca, them niggas is dangerous. They hunt everything, and they're the biggest. They're the. There is nothing that hunts orcas. Also, them niggas get together in groups and they feed like that. You understand? Also, they have fun by batting seals up into the sky until they knock the skin off. Yeah, so they slacking the skills up, the seals up in the sky, and they could take the skin off of the seals by doing that also. Orcas is dangerous, all right? And smart as heck. Dangerous. Fucking Free Willy was an orca, wasn't he? What kind of shark was Free Willy? He was a killer whale. Look at them fucking orcas, man. Fucking orca. that kid put a murder machine back into the damn wilderness. They had a murder machine trapped up where he could keep his murdering to a minimal, and that kid freed a murder machine and y'all cheered. I never saw Free Willy. The orca was born close to when I was born, like a month apart from me. Yeah, orcas is murder machines, fam. Orcas is murder machines. Orcas is murder machines, fam. A orca's a killer whale, fam. Like the thing Free Willy is. That's an orca. Them things is the most dangerous thing damn near in the sea, fam. They're super smart. They hunt in packs. And they kill everything. And a lot of times it's just for fun. That nigga put a damn killer whale back out into population. That kid is a menace. That kid is a menace. Sheesh. Kid is a menace. Somebody came in here talking shit, right? Like saying something, right? So I'm not even gonna address it. But the person that's talking, that individual got thousands of extra dollars. Thousands. I just want to be clear on this. So if I would have paid them on time, they would have got whatever I paid them, right? But because I didn't pay them on time, I paid them in interest. That was thousands of extra dollars. So and we're gonna do the same thing again. Thousands of extra dollars. In a lump sum on top of that, just so we could be clear. So just imagine getting a big lump sum right when you need it. God works different, fam. I'm going to tell you what God is going to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what God is going to do. Now, this is coming from somebody who generally I tell you everything that's going to happen. Yeah, some people told y'all to just say that I'm lying all the time and not to believe me. But the things I say, they actually still do happen. So this is what's going to happen. So God has already proven that he got my back to those individuals. So what God is going to do now is, while he's still working on me, he's going to put them in a position where they're going to have faith and see if they have faith this time. And if they have faith this time, they're going to get paid out on the other end greatly. If they don't have faith this time, I'm not going to lose. But, you know, God loves a happy giver. God loves when you give from your heart, the happiness. So I would advise that those individuals be just as patient or even more patient than they were previously because they're going to win in the end, just like I told them they was going to win this time. So however they want to take it is however they want to take it. But I will say this, and this is the wild part. When people start trying to shit on me, never be surprised when mysterious health problems start happening to them. Most of the time, people just get strokes and shit. I'm not even gapping. There's a reason why my actual family, you never see them trying to badmouth me. If somebody is saying they my family, they lying to you. My actual family is never, my actual family would never want me to know that they said anything negative about me because they wouldn't want me to even think negatively about them. If any of these things was true about me, you don't think my actual family wouldn't be all over the internet? Just all over the internet. If any of these shits that people say about me is true, you don't think my actual family wouldn't be on the internet? You don't think no one in my actual family, no one, you think everyone in my actual family is gonna say, "Oh no, none of us want." In this day and age of clout chasing, in this day and age of clout chasing that we live in, you don't think no one in my family wouldn't try to take this opportunity. I did good by my family, my whole entire life being around them. Some of them owe me shit they could never pay back, and I'm not even looking for them to. Let's see what the word is for today, because I might be getting off in a second. Psalm 73. Psalms. Oh, it's short. Well, it's not short. It's 28 lines. Psalm 73, line 23, I believe it is. Hold on. Let me go back. We're going to read 26, line 26. We're going to read the easy version, and then we're going to read the King James. It says, my body and my mind may become weak, but God will always keep me safe and strong. Once again, the easy version is, my body and my mind may become weak, but God will also always. Isn't this literally what I just was talking about like 2 seconds ago? It was just anyway. I don't know. Whatever. I hate that. I hate that happens. 26. This is the King James version. I really it upsets me when that happens. I'm sorry. The King James version is, my flesh and my heart faileth, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. My flesh and my heart faileth, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Um, yeah, whatever. When did they send me that? Okay, so they sent it at 5:48. I'm just not looking. I mean, whatever. Um, I don't like when that happens. It's unsettling sometimes. Anything y'all guys want to talk about? We don't look like we have any actual commenters in here today. I'm assuming the majority of the people in here are the haters. So that's why nobody's commenting, because like the 2 or 3 people who don't dislike me are probably at work. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't have much to speak on today. I'm just gonna prepare for the next barrage of evil that's coming my way, I guess. That's all my life is, just bracing myself to be attacked by evil people. Like that's my whole life. I don't have anything else I do. Everybody, have a blessed day. Just go out there, do something worth doing, and mm, Lee Major. Hey, what up, Lee? Who's leading these damn migrant trails? Explain. I don't understand what you mean. Migrant trails. Explain. I don't understand. Obviously, we have an issue with migrants in America. I'll give you a minute. Let's see if this is interesting. I give you a minute. What you mean? Explain. I give you a minute. I'll see if it's interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. Migrant trails or trials? I don't know what you're talking about. Why would the migrants are leading it? Are governments leading it? I don't have the slightest idea. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that there's government officers leading these? I mean, they're walking. I would assume people could just walk. Are you saying that there's people leading? I don't understand. Like, should we be, these people are going and they're walking. I don't understand what the issue is. What up, Lou? Chilling, chilling. Where they getting food and supplies from? I'm going to assume while they're traveling, there's stores, right? There's stores, right? While they're traveling. What the fuck is that? Okay, so now I have a thing on my screen. I don't know why it's there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you think that these people are poor with no finances or money? I never looked at it that way. I just looked at it as they were trying to leave where they were at. I would assume that if you had no money and no finances or nothing, it would be damn near impossible to make such a trek. You know how much, like, I would assume. So I'd never assume that they didn't have money or finances. I didn't ever assume that it wasn't. Why are you assuming these things? I'm not coming for you. I'm just curious. Because you might know something I don't know. Are you hearing that there's people? Are you hearing that there's military forces helping the migrants? I'm asking you, have you heard that there's militaries helping them? No, I'm just not assuming, fam. You want me to assume a thing. He writes, okay, this is over your head because I haven't assumed yet. I'm just not assuming. I'm asking you to be more clear. I don't understand clear. Asking you to be more clear means anything is going over my head. I don't understand how. I don't understand how when I just ask people to be more clear about what they're talking about, why it always has to be some kind of insult. Now, if I say anything back, y'all gonna say I'm treating my community bad. He's just not being clear with what he's talking about. Word manipulation. Exactly. He's playing word games. Exactly. He didn't ask me nothing. The fuck is you talking about? I told you I don't live in the real world. This is the type of people that try to talk to me. I don't live in the real world. I don't get opportunities to have real conversations and talk to real people about real things. I don't. Um, Fuck it. I thought they had some way to go with that, but even if I have the conversation, they obviously can't even answer simple questions. So they don't even know enough about this to talk about this. They just probably just open up their phone somewhere and saw a thing. That's it. That's probably all that happened. They probably, and I'm not trying to talk crazy. I mean, they probably just saw somebody say something somewhere and then just mentioned it here, but don't have the uh, ability to even explain what they're talking about. But I'm pretty sure they think I'm doing something bad or I'm wrong. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Um, Let me kick this guy first. Um, I I'm not gonna lie. I be thinking it's useless for me to go tell people to go do good in the world. I be thinking it's useless. But I'll say it. Go out there in the world and try to do something good in the world, and then stamp God's name on it. I think it's useless to say it, but I'm saying it. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Ballmans. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.